First and foremost, I like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rachak Wadash. All right, man, that's who this world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue, right? Yahweh, with Yahweh being my heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, right? Whose name means He is, right? And then Yahweh Shai, my heavenly Father's son, my big brother, right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? Whose name truly means He is our Redeemer, right? First and foremost, I like to go ahead and start off by giving double honors to the elder apostles across the four corners of the earth, who uphold and push and teach the 100% truth day in and day out, right? And we know that 100% truth lies within Great Millstone under Elder Apostle Tahar and on down, right? Also, I had to give double honors to the elder of the Men of Israel camp, the Ak Kazak, who I also teach under out here in Greenville, South Carolina, right? Once again, the head of the Men of Israel camp. Right, I also had to give a shout out to you, Akim being brothers, right? To you brothers across the four corners of the earth as well. That's also out here pushing and teaching this 100% truth and making our call and election sure to the best of our ability, right? And to y'all, I had to say shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, this is the Ak Dabak coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, once again with another exhortation and lesson, man. Right, and this one is truly through the spirit, man. Honestly, because the Lord brought something back to my mind off of a conversation I had about 2-3 days ago, right? And just a regular conversation at the plantation, and just having a conversation. And when I was talking, the Lord allowed me to the Lord had me say a statement that just came to my mind, but it tied directly into the conversation I was having. But the little quote or the little statement or whatever was, good things come to those who wait, man. Right, and then as I'm having a conversation, and I said that to the Jake I was talking to, that stuck with me through the spirit. It stuck with me. Right, and then of course I was having that conversation with a Jake, so at the plantation. So I'm being supplantive. I'm definitely not going into anything, right? But when while I was talking to him, I was still had that saying upon my mind, man. And that saying when I said good things come to those that wait, I started to analyze it spiritually. I just started to go and dig into that saying spiritually, right? And honestly, that saying it's almost correct. It's almost 100% correct, right? And when I started to analyze it and break down that saying spiritually upon my own self and my my mind, good things do come to those who wait. But it comes to those who wait patiently and that's ready, man. And that's ready. And while I was, once I got done with that conversation and I just kept, thinking about that saying that I say it, I was like damn, like that's honestly what we're doing right now. Right? That's honestly what we're doing right now. Or that's what I'm doing right now, I can say. I'm waiting patiently, but while I'm waiting patiently, I'm ready. Right? And some may ask, okay, Dabak, what are you waiting patiently for? I'm waiting patiently for salvation. Right? While I'm waiting patiently for my salvation, to see my big brother crack the sky. I'm waiting patiently to receive, to Yahweh willing, I can receive that promise and be a part of that 144,000 men, the elect men, right? They get to come back and they get beamed up and get beamed back down and get and come fight with Yahweh Shai, man. That's what I'm waiting patiently for. But while I'm waiting patiently, I'm still enduring, right? I'm still enduring through the women and kids. I'm enduring through the plantation. I'm still enduring through these 2/3 out here, right? You got family that's still coming against you and shit. You got Esau coming against you and shit. All these other heathen neighbors that come against you on a daily basis. You know. So I'm waiting patiently, but I'm sitting ready and prepared for whenever that time happens. So that's why I say that statement was correct to a certain extent, right? But the last piece to make that statement 100% correct is good things come to those who wait and are ready. Good things come to those who wait and are ready. Because when it's time to go, it's time to go. You see what I'm saying? When it's time to go, it's time to go, man. And I know that's what the elect are doing, right? We're and once again, Yahweh willing, I can be a part of that elect, that number of that elect men. You know, whether I get to come back and be a part of that elect men that get to come and fight, or rather I'm just a part of the 1/3, either or. I'm waiting patiently for my salvation through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. That's what I'm doing. Right? Hold on. Matter of fact, I was gonna grab this one. I'm gonna come back to this Romans. I'm gonna jump real quick. We're gonna go to it's the book of Matthew 25, and I believe I'm gonna start at the top, right? And I'm gonna read it out of the KJV side, you know. So I got the KJV and NLT up here, but you know, y'all, I'm gonna be reading out the KJV side, man. It says, "Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom." Right? Let's understand right now. These 10 virgins are Israelites, right? These 10 virgins are Israelites. Let's make that clear, right? And the bridegroom, right, is going to be Yahweh Shai. The bridegroom is going to be Yahweh. That is Yahweh Shai, right? When Yahweh Shai comes, it's a part of a marriage. You know what I mean? That's what that is. Just to go ahead and nip that in the bud right now, right? Those 10 virgins are going into Israel, right? Are going into Israelites, and then that bridegroom is going into Yahweh Shai, right? But let's continue on. This is verse 2. It says, "And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish," right? Verse 3 says, "They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made. It says, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him." Right? Go ye out to meet him. Let's continue on. I'm getting down to the point that I want to get to. It says, verse 7, "Then all those virgins arose." So now all 10 virgins are up. They got the call. They got that cry out, "Hey, it's time to go. It's time to go. Let's go." All 10 of them got up. All 10 of them was getting prepared to go. Right? Right. Verse 7, it says, Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps." Basically turned on their lamps. Right? It says verse 8. It says, "And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil. Give us some of your oil." Hey. Give me some of your oil so we can go. Give me some of your oil, man. I ain't got none. Let me get some of your oil. That's what the 5 foolish are saying to the 5 wise right now. That's what's going on, right? It says, and the foolish said to the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. So basically, it ain't gonna be enough for both of us. I brought me some for me. So no, you can't get some of mine. I'm gonna use it. This is what I need. I brought it extra on purpose so I can use it, so I can have it ready, right? It says, be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourself. Go get your own shit. To bring it into simpler terms, go get your own shit, man. You tripping. I got what I got for me, man. You gotta see, and that's another thing too, with being patient, with being patient and being ready. And I want to give a quick shout out to the brother Anah, right? Upon the Men of Israel account. I want to give a big shout out to him, because years ago, I never forget this. Me and that brother have a beautiful conversation through the Spirit. And that brother told me years ago, he said, listen, brother, he said, sometimes you got to be selfish. Sometimes you have to be selfish. You have to. Sometimes you have to be selfish. Sometimes you're not going to be able to kick out all the time, all willy-nilly like you normally would. Sometimes you got to keep what you got for yourself. The brother Anab, we had a beautiful conversation about that years ago. Probably about 4, maybe 5 years ago, maybe. So probably longer than that. I don't know. But that always stuck with me, that the Lord had the brother tell me that. So I understand through the Spirit, if Yahweh Shemel Shai had the brother tell me that, I know the Lord had him tell me that for a reason. And then when I continued to read and continue to learn, I ran across these same scriptures in Matthew 25. And I'm like, Lord, that's exactly why you had the brother tell me that. Because you're gonna have to be selfish. Because if you give out some of your stuff, you're gonna be shitty. So sometimes you gotta be selfish, man. Right? But let me go back to, I'm gonna start back at verse 9. It says, but the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourself. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came. You see that? While the 5 foolish went to go try to hurry up and buy some oil because they didn't have any, the bridegroom came. Which therefore goes to show the 5 foolish they were waiting patiently, but they weren't ready. That's the point. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. And that's the problem. So in that saying, right? Because the saying, they'll say, good things come to those who wait. The 5 foolish were waiting. The 5 foolish were waiting patiently. But guess what? The good thing didn't come to the 5 foolish, even though they were waiting. Why? Because they were waiting, but they weren't ready. And that's the point, man. And that's why I said that saying is almost 100% right. Almost. Because yes, you can be waiting, but you have to be prepared while you're waiting. You have to be ready while you're waiting. You have to be in tune while you're waiting. You have to be discerning the times. Your charities are on, with multiple charities. You in tune. You're following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, the best way you can. You're enduring the best way you can. You're standing in boldness the best way you can. You're being that living sacrifice the best way you can. Being ready, being prepared, being in tune, growing through the Spirit, understanding and knowing, right? It's coming into the time to where we should know, and when something comes to us, rather it's the Spirit or if it's not. That's being ready. If you don't know those things, you're not ready. You're not truly preparing yourself. You're just living day to day. I give thanks to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that I have another chance to get it, to do better. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua allowed me to wake up today. Okay, that's another opportunity to try to get my shit together. For Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? That's another opportunity to get my shit together. I'm not just standing there waiting and not ready. I'm bettering myself. I'm bettering myself on a day-to-day basis the best way I can. And I'm surrounding myself with men who are doing the same thing, who are bettering themselves on a day-to-day basis. Come on. Good things come to those who wait and are ready. Right? Let me finish this real quick. Matthew 25, this verse 10, it says, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. So the ones that were ready went in with the bridegroom, and the door was shut. The door was shut, man. That door not opening back up. Ain't no, oh, I'm running a few seconds late. I'm running a little late. You know, can you open it back up? No, absolutely not. I opened it. And when I opened it, if you weren't ready, that's on you. That's on you. That is going to be on you. That's not on me. That's not on me, man. So if you're not ready, once again, that's on you. And guess what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's the point, man. Good things come to those who are waiting patiently. Good things come to those who wait and is ready. You have to be ready. You have to be ready. You have to be bettering yourself, examining yourself the best way you can, and moving accordingly the best way you can. That's what we have to do. If you're still fumbling with simple shit, you better pray. You better pray, you better fast, you better cry out to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and pray for forgiveness for whatever it is that's holding you back or that's fucking you up, that still got you tripping over simple shit, lying about simple shit, doing simple shit, fucking up on simple shit. Come on. Y'all are gonna be the ones that are waiting patiently, but you weren't ready, so you get left. You see what I'm saying? Let me jump back over here real quick, man. Call Allah Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Call Allah Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. I'm gonna read this real quick, but I'm gonna read this one in the NLT, man. Right, this is the book of Romans 15, is verse 4. Salakian, bear with me one second. Romans 15, verse 4, that says, such things were written. Come on now, Esau, you tripping. Salakia. It says, such things were written in the scriptures long ago to teach us. And the scriptures give us hope and encouragement as we wait patiently for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's promise to be fulfilled, man. As we wait patiently for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's promise to be fulfilled, man. We're waiting patiently. We're waiting patiently for that promise to be fulfilled. Every day. We're waiting patiently every day for that promise to be fulfilled. So once again, good things come to those who wait and are ready. You have to be ready. Because I'm telling you, Once that door opens and who's ever ready gets on, and after that last person that gets on and that door closes, best believe that it ain't opening back up. So if you miss your time slot, guess what? That's on you. And you ain't gonna be able to do nothing but take it to the chin upon your own self and be on your own ass. You gonna have to take accountability on your own self. You fucked up. You had plenty of time to get your shit together, but you chose to still fumble over little shit. You chose to still fumble over a woman. You chose to still fumble over your flesh. You chose to still fumble over bullshit lies and all this other dumb shit. Right? That's what y'all are choosing to do. You're choosing to still fall and not be ready over simple shit. And guess what? The simple shit is what's gonna drift you away to where you're waiting, but you're not ready, and you're gonna get left. And you're going to get left. Best believe it. Best believe it, man. Best believe it. You're gonna get left, man. You're gonna get left. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna get left. Man, call Allah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah for allowing me to understand and be able to break that down through the spirit. I pray sincerely that this video reaches whoever it needs to reach and can help encourage or help push or help whoever it needs to get to, man. You know? But hey, man. Hey, once that, like I said, good things come to those who wait patiently and are ready. With that, I'm gonna go to end it once again by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rachach Wadash. Bahashim Rachach Wadash. A wild Baba Ball, man. Death to the wicked and those ones who are waiting patiently but are not ready. Death to them. With that, I'm gonna end it. Shalom, shalom, shalom.